Ah putain, je suis déjà en live. Hello. I didn't know I'm already live. Sorry. How you guys doing? Sorry, I'm late. I was just in a chat with the team, and like it's the summer, so like the whole setup is not as usual. And I was just trying to see like why I'm looking so sad. Also, I wanted to check. Can I not just move this preview a little bit? All right, I'm just trying new things, and then like we're gonna go into the network issue thing. Ugh. Ah, my screen is doing shit. I'm doing great. I'm pretty tired. Like I played in Cannes, south of France yesterday, and I love going there. But it's like a 6 hour of train, so like I spend half of the day in the train. That's the Sunday we love, and that's why I wanted to stream. Oh wait, okay, I just keep it full screen, and that's why I wanted to go live today. So at least I do something, and I have some issue on my show file with pen movements, and it happened to me like 3 times now in a row. So I need to fix this fucking problem. Also, I played with the gloves yesterday. It was great, but I found new things I want to improve on the glove side. So let's have a look to all of that. And let's load the show file I played yesterday with to see what's wrong. I need this, and I need this is the. I need to find the right network adapter. This is the ArtNet. This is Emanet? No, this is ArtNet. Or is it? Yeah, this is ArtNet. This is not the good one. Let's put this one here. And here, right? I got a question for you. What do you use as a live output system? What do you mean live output system? You mean like previes? I'm using Depends. Hello Rico, comment ça va? How are you doing, bro? Oh wait, I need to tell everybody I'm live because I said I'm gonna be live at 8 and spend too much time talking with my team in this chat. So now I'm like 1 hour delay as usual. And now we're gonna spend another hour just updating the fucking network stuff. Just like answering because I got a lot of message as it's Sunday. How are you guys? How are you doing? I love MA3 giving bugs. I don't think it's a bug. I think it's in my way of working. There's something bad, and I think it's like a small tweak I need to do. That's why I wanted to do it live with you guys, so you have a look at it. But I pretty much know what it is. How did you, by the way, notice that I'm live? Even myself, I was not sure. Oh, I have a new phone. Look, I can make a picture with my new phone now. Oh wait, let me take a picture of the camera. Guys, I'm live. Come join me on Twitch. with my little friend who's not moving right now. Guys, I'm live. Whoa. Join me on Twitch. And let's add it into the story. Ah, yeah, by the way, like this setup is like completely let me take a larger view on the setup because I know a lot of you don't know. Let's take it like this with the MA and everything. Live now on Twitch. I love this one. Look at this. It's so cool. Everything is so big. I love it because I wanted the bigger screen for like when we get plots and stuff like that. And yesterday, the show the guy sent me a whole patch for SFX, and I just opened it and I can zoom in, and it's so much bigger on this phone. It was so cool. I was so happy. And let me add this little sticker so everybody can join us on this wonderful Sunday evening. Hello, long time Instagram lurker, first time stream watcher. Hey, how you doing? Maker Images. First time here. Welcome. I'm really want like start from the next season to be able to stream with more purpose. That means like I want to have a real project. I want to have like a real timing where we can do like every week, the same day, the same hour. Instead of what I do right now is just like, let's go live now in an hour. And then like someone calls in like, hey, you want to play League of Legends? And I'm like, let's go play League of Legends. And I completely forgot and I don't do the live. The Gas 16, hi, how you doing, bro? By the way, guys, I started gaming a new game. I start playing Subnautica 2. I don't know if you played that game. It's amazing. I love it. And so I spent 3 days not playing League of Legends. And that's good because I spent too much time playing League of Legends. And it's very bad for me. I'm really trying to heal myself to play less this fucking game because I'm so bad and it doesn't bring me any joy anymore. Discord. Let's add this little sticker so everybody joins us. Pretty fine. Trying to have my brain start working after 20-hour gig yesterday. Why did you play? I had a 6-hour train today and I was just geeking on my phone. It was crazy. My brain is so dead right now. And I'm a bit late in this live stream because I had a big meeting with the whole team. Who gives the team a meeting on a Sunday evening in August when everybody's on holidays? And just to tell them like, hey guys, next season I want you to work more. No? I want more people to be able to do festivals with me. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw this job thing that we had. It went crazy. Oh, wait, let me just like link. I need to add the link, and the link is www.twitch.tv/Zyperworld. Let's go. Twitch.tv/Zyperworld. And that's sent. Great. If you guys have some question, if you guys want to chat, let's go. Now is the time because I'm gonna set up. And setup is always boring for you because there's nothing special to watch. I need my MA3 here. We're gonna keep it pretty basic today. I wanted to do some laser programming, but I think today is not the good day for do that. Did stage handling and mono mix for a local town, so this BSD event. Mon mix, what's that? Are you a sound guy? And here I need to NDI. Webcam, and here screen capture. Let's go. I played Plage Electro yesterday in Cannes. So cool. By the way, let me change that monitor. Oh no, that one was good. That one, no? Yeah. Bonjour LC Elegant Gamer 25 PF, comment ça va? I'm cursed by the ability of being both sound and light as needed. That's so cool. That's so cool. I'm always like, I'm doing lights and visuals, and I think they match well together, but I have no knowledge in sound at all. I know how to produce, so synthesizers and stuff and a little bit of mixing, but like EQing and everything, I have no knowledge at all. And I'm always like, how is it possible that we work with sound and lights together all the time and I have no fucking idea how it works? Ça va super. Écoute, je suis très fatigué aujourd'hui parce que je reviens des plages électro. Là, je me suis tapé un bon 6 heures de train pour rentrer de Cannes. Mais c'est pour ça que je me suis dit, je vais streamer aujourd'hui. Comme ça, au moins, je fais quelque chose de ma journée. Sinon, j'étais juste dead. Et j'aurais fini à mater un vieux truc sur YouTube. C'est la première fois que tu es là dans le stream Elegant Gamer. LC, Elegant Gamer 25 PF. C'est quoi pourquoi LC et PF? Il y a sûrement une raison particulière. C'est quoi? C'est des clubs d'e-sport? So, yeah. Setup. NDI is launched. Can I have it here? Yes. Like that. And then normally, if I just switch here. Ozo Gaming FR, Teddy, comment ça va? What do you think of the new Everlight console? I have no idea. Do they have a new one? Really? Do they have a new Everlight and I didn't see that? Let's have a look. What's new in Everlight? Is it something new, exciting? I like because the desks are always looking great. But like, what's new? That's all the question. Let me just try to find the right internet thing. Ma première fois sur le stream, je te suis depuis un moment sur Insta et TikTok. Mais putain, Jordan, Ozo Gaming, t'étais pas aux plages, Jordan? Teddy, il est pas là, il dort, il est fatigué, Teddy. Depuis qu'il a brûlé, on l'emmène plus, Teddy. Mais j'ai une photo de toi dans mon bureau, de moi, Teddy et MC Villain que t'avais pris à l'XS en 2017. Tellement on est vieux, frère. Yo, le boss, Vaxa, comment ça va? What do you think? D7 range. Ok, let's have a look. Les suffixes, les préfixes pour les anciennes communautés. Ah oui, c'est ça, je me disais bien. C'est des communautés ou des. Parce que tu sais, en ce moment, tout le monde a ces clubs d'e-sport là. Je devrais être cassé Hyperworld, moi. Et Jordan, il devrait être Ozo Gaming M8. Wait, let's have. Wait, let's move this a little bit and let's check this new Everlight then. Non, pas aux plages, ça date. Unrecommendable. Find it in the small PC wing. Who's there? Bro, like I played once with the small Evo PC wing in Scotland, and that was it was a festival gig where we went to Scotland and it was completely empty. And that's the moment I was discovering that like touring sucks really hard sometimes. But then like that was still better than when you go on tour and the gig is canceled and you spend your whole day traveling and the gig just gets canceled and you cannot play. That's the worst. That's the moment where I'm saying to myself like, hey, let's just stop this shit and find a normal job, right? So you say, wait, let's have a look. I think normally if I switch here, no, it's not working. No, not this one. Let's switch this one. Full screen. Depends. show the other screen. Yay, let's go. So you say we have a new Avolite. Mouse is stuck. Wait. They switched the screens. Okay. What happened to Pitbull in Riga? Now, what happened, bro, in Riga for Pitbull? Salut Aubin, comment ça va? So you told me Avolite D7. Whoa. But the video is 1 year ago, so it's not that new. I was thinking they announced it today. Oh yeah, Diamond 9, those ones saw D7 range. What's that? Oh, that's ugly. That looks like a Lego toy. You know. What is this? Is this you're supposed to work with this? It looks so small. Are you like an Avolite user? You can put it in a pelly case. It looks so small, no? Is it really? Yeah, it's 40,000 bucks. Come on. The one in D3 range. Yes, but it's pretty fine and light. Hey, Jolite, comment ça va? Like it's so funny because like in France, Avolite is really not the thing. Like we have mostly Granime, and then you have quite a couple of chances, but like you really never see Avolite, especially not the big desk. Like there is a lot of guys who buy small consoles, small desks, and so like I saw a couple of Tiger Touch and stuff like that, but like the big one, I see them always in England when I come to UK or to Scotland or stuff like that, but never in France. Okay, looks cool by the way. Huh? Yeah, this one I met a couple of times. So that's the D7 range. Okay. Okay. Yeah, it's funny. I'm not really as I'm not a big passionate about lights and everything. I don't really give a lot of interest into other desks sort of thing. I'm interested into what can I do, and so like I was doing pretty much everything in Onyx back in the day, and now I switched to MA3, and I'm pretty happy with MA3 so far. So I don't see I don't have the interest to learn any other desk. But like I know that Avolite is good desk, and I have a lot. There's a lot of things in the psychology of how it's made that I really like. We have a lot of Grammy here, but here in the region, we'll have a lot of Avolites. But what's the point when you have to choose between an Avolite and a Graname? What makes the choice? What's the difference or stuff like that? Because most of the people tell me it's just the budget. But like that's always the question. But yeah, maybe because I'm not working mostly in like touring industry and stuff like that. Like I have no more other option than going for MA because I have MA everywhere. Aubin, tu m'as vu à Beauregard, c'était très cool Beauregard. On a joué de journée. Et hier au plage électro, on a joué de journée aussi. Je fais beaucoup de choses de journée cette année. Non, Jolite, j'ai juste Rodi qui me disait qu'il y a les Avo qui étaient sortis, il me demandait mon avis, mais en fait, elle est sortie depuis un petit moment. It's easier programming in my opinion. Ah, yeah. I don't really know. I don't really know. Like I had this talk yesterday with a guy about Graname 2, Graname 3, and they told me like, yeah, but Graname 3 it's more difficult than Graname 2. And I told him not at all. Like it's more easy. It goes faster. It looks better. It's just you have to learn. But I don't think that MA3 is a complex system. I think the whole point that makes like MA3 difficult, but it's the thing is that they give you too much option and too much choice about how you want to work. So it's not about learning GrandMA 3, how it works. It's about finding the way you want to work. I think it's more something like that. And that's why, like, especially when you work with Champsys, it's more straight about how you have to do things. I've touched both Emma and Evo, and my own desk is Champsys. Of the three, I want Evo line the least. Yeah, I had the Champsys. I have like, my point is always, I'm working mostly on a laptop, on a PC, so I need the best PC interface, and I hate Champsys for that, even if I love the desk. And Evolite, I could never open it on my PC because I had to buy a dongle, and I didn't want to pay just to try a software. And that's how I ended, like, going completely blinded like that. Like, okay, MX3 is the thing. And like, I hated MA2 because the PC, the on PC was a fucking nightmare. It was so ugly. And I love MA3 now because I can like just make it look cool, and it's like cool to use, and I have my shortcuts and my stuff, and I can just like open the software and work. And I don't need, like, MA2 I had to connect an iPad and a lot of things to do like the encoders and stuff. MA3 I can just work with my laptop wherever I am, and that's pretty cool. They talk about the new AI. Like, yeah, I had a job on Champsys beginning of the year, and I did like 4 or 5 days on it, and I was able to program, but like, it was just such a pain. And at the end, I told my client, like, please try to find someone who is like specialized in Champsys and who loves it, because for me it's too much pain to work with this on PC software. It's just too much shit. But like, I had a desk. I was working on the Champsys back in the days. Oh, let's find this video. Guys, let's try to find this video, because like, I found we are like it's a 10 years of Visions this year. Like, I founded the company Visions end of August 2016, so it's 10 years, and so we are completely into the 10 years of Visions type of videos and stuff. And that way I jumped back in the days, trying to find a lot of old content and stuff. And for now, we are working on making one video per year where we explain a little bit what we do. The whole point that you're gonna hate is it's gonna be French, because I want other people to talk into it, so it's gonna be in French with subtitles. Maybe it's not, but still shows I made by old able guys. Way easier to wrap your head around with this. Okay, let's try to find Zypro working on Champsys, if this video still exists somewhere. I had the very first stadium, NQ500 stadium, but that's a very long time. It was in Dubai. I think I made the video, and I think I made all the editing and stuff. I just never put it on YouTube back in the days. They have in their showroom booths. What do you mean about MA should release rotary encoder? I think they have. It's like the command wing, right? Or you mean something else? Because they have quite of different kind of hardware. Let me try. I think it's in Cypher videos. You guys want to have a very dedicated look at what's in my archives? Like, guys, let me know in the chat since how long you follow me on whatever the platform is, because everything started on Facebook and YouTube. Now they just have rotaries in their expo booth. Like the PC setup. If you do a media, wait. You think like in the where in Germany? Because I'm very hyped at the moment, and I saw it at Les Ardentes. Fuck. Wait, guys, I'm just gonna make a quick screen switch, because my screens are inverted. That one should be 4, and that one should be 3, like that. And so this one needs to go. Yeah, no, it works better. This one needs to go here. This one needs to go here. Yes, like that. And then this view should be no, not this one. It's this one. Like that. Great, now it works better. So you guys tell me that because like I bet you can only see them on Thomann, I think. And even on Thomann, I'm not sure. They have the CRV version. This is the wing. And now they've removed it. They had the whole line with like a fake price. MA3. Algorithm MA3 products. They have the CRV. Are you talking about this? Because this is so sick. Not this one, but like this one. I would love to have this and screens on the side. And so like I could really perform like a DJ, you know? And then I can go on stage next to the DJ and people will see me and I would just like DJing my thing. Which one it was made by? Sorry, like Jolite, I see. Do you follow Trim on other dates this year? For now, I don't know. We had a couple of gig announced and then they got canceled. So I'm not sure. I know pretty much my schedule now until end of the month. Like everybody's talking about Rose Festival in Toulouse, but I think I no more playing this one. I maybe place at 2K Music Beach in north of France. And but it's not confirmed because like it's a Tomorrowland thing production there, so it's pretty heavy. Now, guys, did you know about this thing? I would love. I don't know if you can buy it or not, but I would love to have just this. I'll be at Rose Festival, yes, sir. But I think I won't be. Sorry, like so many people are writing me for Rose, and and I'm just answering like, maybe I'm going somewhere else. And I wanted to have a look at this Champs' video. Can I find it? Because I think we were looking last day. So guys, yeah, since how long did you follow me? That's the question. Because look at the old videos that we have here. It's quite funny, no? Zyper Q&A 1, Zyper 2014 AV show. Oh wait, wrong screen. I think it's, I don't know, I think it's no more on YouTube because I went, it had a strike because of the music. Is it not too loud? Is it okay? So Nora in Paris, I have no information, Jolite. Do you have any information? Because I have none. And I know, Jolite, you always have the right answers on everything. So you probably know. That's why you're asking the question, right? Guys, this was a show I did in a nightclub I was working in 2014. That's 12 years ago. And like the LED screen was amazing. It was a pitch of 20. Who has a pitch of 20 nowadays? You can see the pixel in the video. And it was recorded with my GoPro 3, I think. Do you have the sound? And it's like a type of live performance I did where I was just playing live in my nightclub. And I made like the music and the visuals. Like it's everything is 100% me. Like I made all the visuals and I made the mixing of the music. And like back in the days, I hated Lighting Desk. So I had a Maxis from Martin. So I was using an iPad with a TouchSC layout and my MIDI fighter. And I still like this MIDI fighter is still working. It's What the Flow mostly use it on tour. and I had the leap motion for like some hand and figure stuff. That's pretty much what I do with the gloves now, and the all launch pad. Look at this young guy. Such an old video. Hello Slakes, comment ça va? That's so old. Did you ever see this video? What else do we have? I was looking for. It was in Baseway. 2014 audiovisual show, yeah? 12 years ago. That's a vlog we never released. Chances! I think that was in 2016 or 2017. And I was already complaining because it was ugly. Yeah, the audiovisual show was on YouTube. I never released that. Now, where is... do I have to type chances? How I play on chances, but I'm not sure this is the files. It's just the MP4 that I recorded. I'm not sure I have the editing because I think I never made the final. It's just the takes. And that was another show I did in based in Dubai, but I never released it. I spent so much time working on projects like that, like type of time-coded shows and stuff, and just never released it because, you know, I don't know if you do that sometimes. You work, and the working process is really interesting. And when you get the final result, it's just like, wow, who has an interest of looking at that, no? And then you never release it. And 10 years later, when you show it to people, they're like, oh, this is so amazing. Yeah, it's this one I have a version somewhere because we used it. I sent it to clients as a demo reel, but I think I never put it on YouTube. That was chances. Random guy. Yeah, like at Sonora, if I'm playing there, you will be welcome in the front of house because it's more chill than when we do like a Pandemium show or something like that. Because it's just like fun and play. There's not like safety with laser flames and everything. Hello Mega.6, comment ça va? Do we have sound? I think we don't have sound, no? Because sound was recorded otherwise with a microphone or something. Look at this cute little console. I loved it. But I really liked the hardware. The software had some good ideas. It was just like setup, everything was a bit of a mess. Especially the fact that you have to do like bitmap for the layouts and stuff. But like once it was this was ugly. But like once it's programmed and everything, it was pretty okay. But I remember I spent hours and hours adding colors and pictures and doing layouts and stuff. And it had a lot of bugs and problems. And I had to put the MIDI fighter on the over the keyboard. It's so funny to watch this without sound. Why don't we have no sound? Yeah, that was back in the days when I was a YouTuber. But that didn't went well. I think that's all we had. X how I play on chances. Is that something? Is that just a sound? Yeah, I recorded the sound with my phone. What phone was that? Look how amazing, huh? That's a professional YouTuber. Even his head is cut. And there's no sound. Don't we have sound? I think it's the same file. Yeah. That's probably a video that's you're never gonna see. It's so weird that we don't have the sound on this one. Nice video. Zyper video, I think. I think it was some kind of Zyper adventure, maybe. Yeah, that's where we were. So bad. What else do we have that you never see? Stuff that you never saw. Did you ever saw this video, guys? This is one of my favorite video ever of myself. This one is on my YouTube channel. Look at this young, arrogant kid, no? I'm wondering where I had so much energy back in the days. Like, how was this possible? Like, I will die nowadays doing that kind of shows. Is UCM still active, by the way? I didn't see her since a long time. You know what? Like the funny thing was the club hired me, telling me like, I want you to be like a DJ because we need more entertainment in the nightclub, and lights is entertainment, so the guy should be an entertainer too. And we're like, my whole job was like, I was working 5 nights a week in this club, and was like literally doing like a secondary DJ, you know? And it's funny because we're like, this was in 2013, so 13 years later, I still meet people, and they're like, you're the guy who put himself on Instagram. Like, yeah, like if like the only disturbing thing is that I'm putting videos on Instagram, bro, you should like have a deeper look and see at all the shit I did back in the days, because you would go mad that we can call this a light guy, right? I had so many videos in this club. I think I have one with Showtech. I have one with hardware somewhere. Just recording with GoPro back in the day. So much, like, it's so much better now that we have those 360 cameras. Ah, that's something else. Main Adventure 10, Main Adventure 11, 2017. I don't want to go just check what's this because I have no idea. Tractor S8. I know what this one is. Back-to-back light sound. Like, did you ever see this, guys? I put my DJ controller on the lights. So basically, what I'm normally doing on the MIDI fighter, I did it on the controller, and I had like the fader and the EQ buttons doing lights and colors and stuff like that. Yeah, that was Mosey Man. He came a lot to the nightclub back in the days. What a job, no? And I think I have one with Mosey Man from very back in the days. This one. But that's funny because all of this won't be like, this is not 10 years of Visions, because that was way before I started Visions. This is Quentin behind his mode. This is Adrien Thomas. Who else is on this video? Probably like many famous French DJs. All looking like kids, non? C'était Queen sur les Champs-Élysées. And look like this already finger drumming, like I had it perfectly, no? And it's actually super funny, guys, because 15 years later, I still work exactly the same. Do you have sound? Is it okay? Wait, let me add a little bit more sound now. Is it good like that? Or is it too loud? Yes, touch, I see. It's quite an archive now. It's quite funny. I'm sure there's so many people that you can recognize from the industry there. They're probably all like booking agents or manager now or superstar DJs. And then I think I have one with Dada Life. They were like, I don't know if you know them because they're not that famous now, but they were like super big back in the days. And they were all about banana and happy life. And they have put like real bananas everywhere in the club. It was so cool. I was so hot in this club all the time. Oh god. Adrien Thomas, il tourne encore, je crois. Hein? Je le vois encore tourner de temps en temps. Yeah, guys. I have many archives like that. We should do like Twitch session just to watch old videos. I don't know if you have fun by that. But like I have so many, it's crazy. Okay. But you guys are not here to watch videos, right? You want me to dive into this anime thing and struggle and have pain and problems. So, hey there, what software did you use back then? It was Onyx. Like now it's called Onyx. Back in the day, it was MPC. Nerd be nerding, exactly. And it was this gear. Wait, I think I can find it still. It was Martin Chanel Braun. Yeah, they still have it, no? I think normally they keep the old products. Ah. Oh, Wash Magnum. They have so many. Maxidia. I had a Maxidia there. Maxidia Compact I had. That was a media server. It never worked. It was completely underpowered to do it when I didn't have a compact. I had a Maxidia. I don't remember exactly. And I had a first version of P3, but for LED screens back in the days. Tools, architecture. Why do they have the controllers? Did they completely remove them? No, that's the that's the actual products. I want all the products. I think it's Thrill Rush. Oh wait, P3. Maxis modules. That's what I want. I had this. Ah, they even don't have a picture. Come on. Why do you put like all the products on the website and you don't do ever in a picture or something? Maxis Compact, Maxis Plus, Maxis Wing, Maxis Compact. Yeah, pretty much something like that. But it was modules. Moziman mérite vraiment ce qui lui arrive aujourd'hui, il a taffé. Bah ouais. Mais moi, je pense que n'importe quelle personne mérite ce qui lui arrive. Dans les bons et les mauvaises choses. De toute façon, il se passe pas rien sur rien. Oh, you cannot see. Oh, sorry. Ah, you're watching me looking at my screen since like 5 minutes and you cannot see anything. So yeah, it was this type of disk. Can I zoom in? And basically it was just modules. So you had one module for the programmer, one was for the buttons, one was the fader, and one module was like a computer. It was a small screen like that. It basically, I think they still have the tutorials. Martin MPC. Who is like now Onyx. And when I started, it was gray. I remember it was fucking gray back in the days. M series controllers. But it was such a nice system. I really liked using it. That's some very old Lightsync stuff now. Yeah, it was this.
Of ways. To add a queue to the currently selected queue list, build your queue, press record, and enter. You will add a new queue with the next whole queue number to the queue list. You can also press record
and like spoiler alert, guys, it was already what we do today. Like enter a value, store a preset, and record into an encoder. It didn't change in 15 years.
Any fader.
We still do lights the same way. That's so stupid.
You can record and the number you want to reference. Press enter to complete destinations.
And it was already looking pretty good. Like I always liked the way it looked. It was always like it always had a great interface, pretty clear. It was super easy to understand and to see things, like values, presets, and stuff. It was always looking pretty good.
Will clear all the information for the selected fixtures only.
So much good memories. And I think now Onyx is still like one of the most beautiful lighting software that they have. It's just like it's lacking some features, and it's like programming is always a bit slow. That's 10 years ago, no?
No queue, no nothing.
But I still like how everything looks pretty clean. Like I think that's one of the big thing with my tutorials. It's like as they were pretty clean, it was super easy for people to understand what I was doing. Okay, guys, if you don't have any question, if you're all here just looking at me struggle, I'm gonna jump to my MA3 and say some stuff lately with QLC because the Chamsys install stuff is way too pricey for a room that isn't. Yeah, like we installed just some small computers with USB boxes, most of the time with Onyx. And I would love now to install more of those MA3 USB stuff because they're not that expensive. We use delay time affecting a lot in MA3. No, pretty much never. I do everything manual, so like I'm not the best person to help you with that kind of subjects. I'm not using much of those things. I'm just trying to capture device now here, and this one should be camera 1. Okay, and camera 1 here should play my NDI stuff. Webcam. Yeah. Why is it black? Should I launch the test button? It's NDI monitor. I should set up just a second capture card, no? Carbon. It's here. Why is it black? It's fucking working. Why is it black? Do you use Pangolin for laser programming? Yes, we did like a session last time. TEDx8, je suis pas lighteux, je suis créateur de souvenirs. Exactement. C'est exactement ça. Je suis pas lighteux, je suis un animateur musical et scénique. I met a girl yesterday. She's a DJ, and her name is the AMS, and that's the name of my degree. Image de Snake. J'ai une histoire. Ah non, on va pas commencer à faire des blagues sur les artistes français, les amis. On reste cool. J'ai un background, c'était. Il joue à Plage Electro ce soir, DJ Snake. Il joue un peu en France, mine de rien, l'ami. Hein. On pensait qu'après ces stades de France, il serait plus trop là, mais il est encore là. Hein. Ah, attends, je peux faire ça. Ouais, ça. Wait, I'm just trying because I think it's black, no? Damn, why is it black? It should work. Here's my wonderful black screen. Hope you enjoy it. Why is it black? Does it get the test pattern? Ah, I get it takes the test pattern. So why isn't it taking my fucking change the look of your. Yeah, now I don't use any plugin. I had a guy texting me last day about plugin stuff, but I'm not using any plugin. Okay, let's just do it like that. I don't know why I cannot get it directly into. Do you guys see something like that? Is it okay for you? You see my face over it. Like if I'm covering, you tell me, okay? How do you do it then? Like if you want to change the color appearance, you can go into desk light and color team, and here you can change your color team. So for example, by default, you have two. You have the default, and you have the daylight. Careful, you can load the daylight. Bam, you're gonna maze no white. And I used it a lot when I'm doing patch and stuff like that in the afternoon, because like when you go in your patch during daylight like that, it's much more easier to see something, because sometimes when it's too dark, you don't see shit. So you have the default one. This one, that's the gray and yellow one. And I like it more darker because like I play mostly by night, and I like it blue because like that's just the color of my company. Yay, so I have it like that. That's the magic trick. Nothing too fancy. Okay, let's try to load the show from yesterday. It's Plage V Final. Check all, load, and let's see the issue we have. We see a scene, but it's not 16:9. That's normal because my screen is not 16:9, and this is the view of the MA3 screen. So that's how it looks on the MA, and like the black space around it. Ah, you don't have the mouse. You don't have the fucking mouse. Can I show it the mouse or not? Still the same NDI issue, no? My screen is a 16:10, not a 16:9 on my Lenovo computer. It's still the same issue that you cannot see my mouse, right? So you don't see when I'm pointing something. Let me try this. Allow screen capture HX. I need to be careful because now you see everything I'm doing on my screen, right? Yeah, it's still not launching. Yeah, okay, no problem. We're gonna move on. I don't want to spend hours streaming today, and I don't want to stream another 3 hours of just me trying to fix like connection problems, because the studio I'm in is changing every day. Okay, so I have an issue that I have since a couple of shows where, let me have a look. If I go here and I go to where is it? Playback. And I'm just adding a little bit of pan. If I call it 3D, I'm calling through exactly where you guys cannot see. Let's go to 3D, top view, playback, playback, here. Is it not the same issue as yesterday? Because yesterday, like the pan was going crazy. I know why. I know why, because I went into my pan here and I made it smaller. Edits here. Rate scale. I multiply instead of dividing. That's why it's doing so shit. But like, I know there is an issue with that, and I think I know where it's coming. So the topic is that, yeah, okay. Yeah, you see it's going to 100, like 100% of the effect to 100% opposite. And it should be, it's ignoring the rate, the temp fader. And it's not more a temp fader, it's just loading 100% of it. And I think it's because it's still the old way of using the phaser receipts and stuff. Question for you, I never heard ask, who's the favorite VJ? Your favorite colleague outside your company? Don't cheat. Oh, that's a good question. Wow, favorite VJ? That's a serious topic. That's a very, very, very serious topic. Zyper's favorite VJ? I have a lot of people I love in this industry that are doing great. I will not say I have a favorite one because they are all pretty different and work on different skills. But when you ask me, and I always say like, when we talk about your favorite thing, is like, what's the first thing that comes in your head? First thing that comes in my head when we talk about favorite VJ is Neon Tropical. Sandy, working for Illenium, did an amazing movie, does amazing show, amazing visuals. So Neon Tropical from Illenium. Second is Vimy, Michelle from Vimy Visual. She's amazing. She's doing great. She's super dedicated. She's doing this since many, many years. Third name is Angelo, who was working with 250K, working a lot on Afrojack back in the days, was a huge inspiration for me. He's like I think the right balance between doing a dynamic and good looking show, but being like super nerdy to make the right plugins and stuff that work with it. Then I love everybody at Comics back in the days was huge inspiration. Everybody at Thundercode back in the days used inspiration and still a huge inspiration today. Everybody at 250K, like they do the best show all the time. It's just like every time I see something coming out, like I'm going crazy with that. For sure, like What the Flow and Here, my team, I love them. But it's pretty hard for me when I'm talking about favorite people. It's like who is inspiring me the most, and for sure, like I love my team and I think they are the best. But they are not. They are like outside competition for me. Who else? I think that's the name that comes the first. The thing is, like nowadays, it's really hard to follow people because they spend more time working their VJ art than doing social media stuff. So yeah, like that's the first name that comes in my head. I'm probably forgetting a lot of them, but yeah, that's pretty much for me. When you ask me favorite VJ, that's what comes out. Does that answer the question? What are your guys' favorite VJs? Just let me know. That's a good topic. Let's go back. I was in this view, right? So yeah, it's doing shit. It's doing shit because it's the old way of using the phaser receipt. Ah, Liam for Prids, man. Yeah, exactly. Liam too. Liam is amazing. I'm just like but it's like Sandy. Sandy is amazing, but I only know her on Illenium stuff. And that's where like Michelle is amazing because she's doing a lot of different things. Position. So the pan and tilt receipt I'm using are still here in the preset. Doing something like this with the old way of doing receipts. And they are calling this phaser here. That is like a phaser and not a shape. So the first thing we need to do is do like, I think, a couple of new layout. Or can we just add shape here? Shapes. So I think I already started and I wanted to start 41, pen, and then 51 dim. Okay, I think that works. So I'm just gonna call my tilt sin here. It's just like 90 plus 90 plus 90 minus 90. I think that's it, no? If I go to phaser. Yeah, you see? It's just a tilt plus 90 minus 90. And I'm gonna store this here and rename this as pan. And it's in relative mode. That's tilt, sorry. And then I need to go into my playback. And I'm just gonna clear everything and store override. I think I need to go back to display one, right? Store override here and store override tilt. So they are empty. Are you coming to the CJET Festival with Trim on August 12? No, that's gonna be What the Flow and Hair Raid. Why, Cozy? You there? Like, I would love to come. But I have a show in Lebanon the day after. So What the Flow is joining me in Lebanon, but I'm like the show director. So it's like I need to time to prepare this show in Lebanon. And this year we split it. So I did a couple of Trim show and What the Flow did a couple of Pandemonium. But basically we said Trim is for What the Flow and I do Pandemonium this year. Because it was, in the beginning, it was a bit tricky, this Pandemonium stuff. So yeah, What the Flow wanted to have a bit fun doing more international stuff and things like that. So yeah, I was stuck in France. But I'm pretty happy with the Pandemonium results. It's just it just was not the most amazing experience for me. But that's a very personal thing. So now we can go into pan, right click for edit, Q1. Normally Q1 should be empty. That means like now the 3D should just do nothing. Yeah, because those two are empty. That's still why, like in Ukraine, I suppose you play in a safe area. I hope so. Yeah, I'm going to Lebanon because I want to give those people a party. They're like under so much pressure and so much like sadness with war and everything. So like, I'm happy if we can do a show there for those people. So yeah, should be a big and cool one if it happens. But yeah, like yeah, it's gonna be a tricky one. But that's the exciting thing we want. Okay, so now it's empty and now I can add a receipt. So I need one receipt for my beam. And it's gonna be this group 100 beam LX2, one for my hybrids, one for my wash, one for the spots, and one for the FX. And that's all, like LED and strobes, and no more enter them. Then I'm calling the shape we just recorded. So it's going to be shape 41 for pan. And I need to make sure that this is relative. So you see, I have some absolute values, so that's not good. Let's remove them. None. Yeah. Can I just make them empty? Release. That's great. That's quite special. Default, no? And I want the relative. It's not good at all. It should be minus 90 to plus 90. Okay, let's go edit the shape. Here, let's call the shape. I think if I go to view phaser, I have my shapes into it. Yeah. So let's call this. Maybe I need to select a group. Group 1, call this. And this should be, can I go into edit? Probably another way. Yeah, great. Edit, and that should be minus 90 to plus 90. And I like to have a straight line for my movements. I know that a lot of people prefer to have them a little bit curved. I like because I want to have a real control of it. I want them to be always go the same speed. I hate when they're like slowing down, going a little bit faster and everything, because I sometimes use 0 speed just to position them pretty much where I want. But that's, again, it's very, very personal. Yeah, now it's moving. It's doing a bit of shit, but we don't really care about that. So now, yeah, that's the shape we want. Let's clear that. Let's jump back into our playback. And make sure. So now it's minus 90, plus 90. That's great. Shape 41. Pan tilts. Speed 60. And now we no more have matrix and stuff. But normally, if I put 0 here, let's call my 3D view here. Movement should be 0. And if I bring it up a little bit, now it should start moving. That's great. Let's just call a position where they are all straight. It's going to be easier to understand. If you guys are lost or have any questions, just let me know. But it looks like it's Sunday and you are all off, right? Yeah. That's not what it's supposed to do. It should be all together. Pretty slow, no? Should not be 1 by 2. Why is it 1 by 2? It doesn't have any matrix. It should have all the same direction. It's quite weird. I'm sure it's the default. Can I just remove that? Take from shape. Ah, yeah, okay. That's why. Let's go back to phaser. Edit this one. Where is the... Yeah, here. Let's remove this value. Special, none. I want just off. Remove. Remove. Back from Bunny Club to listing Prince in the 20th time. He chilled. How was it? I wasn't really, like, you remember last time I told you I'm not really excited by Prince lately. So how was it? I saw he came with a visual show and everything. That's quite cool. Because back in the days for club shows, he didn't bring the visuals, so not the same at all. But I think he's no more doing holo shows this year, right? That's great. Let's then edit this one. Yeah, that's the same. Should be none. Remove. Should be 90 and minus 90. Oh. Great. Does it look better now? Maybe I need to cook. That's why. Top 3 set ever. That's great, man, huh? He said he's coming back with new music and stuff, so that's at least what you can expect from him is a strong performance, right? Let's go 100. Let's go 101. Let's go 102. Let's go 103. No, we don't want LED. Let's remove this one. And shapes 42 everywhere. Tilt. That's great. No show. Focus on releasing. Yeah, that's it, huh? But did he release music? Because I'm listening to the Epic Radio every week. I'm not that impressed by what I hear. It's cool. And it's a good work playlist. But I'm not like, wow. You know? Oh, by the way, guys, did you listen to some Tomorrowland DJ sets? And did you see something cool? Because I started listening a lot of things. I know what I didn't like, but there's not many right now where I was like, wow, that's a good one. Pan tilt, okay. So now we should have, it's still doing shit. But I think that's because of the cooking. Okay, then once this is done, I need to update those because those now are no more working the way they should. So those are macros, and I entered manually every metric value that was going into like the preset. So that's no more a thing so far. So I can just remove all of those. And I now work with matrix. So normally I have a view for the matrix. Maybe matrix. Yeah, you see, like it doesn't have an icon, so that means it's quite new for now. I am in GMT +3, so I'm off to sleep now. Day job tomorrow. See ya. Yeah, thank you so much. Where GMT +3? Where are you from, Maker Images? And then you can go to sleep because I'm not gonna be very long tonight too. I have a show on CJ main stage August 15 with the famous Hungarian woman called Sisi. Ah, that's so cool. Ah, from Tallinn? Or like somewhere else in Estonia. I love Estonia. I have a lot of Estonian friends, wonderful girls. Like I met a girl when I played a show in Armenia, and I met a girl. She was Estonian, and she really approached me, telling me like, "You should be lucky talking to me because we are only like 500,000 Estonian girls in the world, and we are pretty raw." Tartu, bro. Like I really want to come to Estonia one day. It looks so cool. Such a wonderful country. But yeah, thank you so much for saying hi. And like the replay is going to be on YouTube anyway. Even if like maybe I'm going to start thinking about maybe I should like extract and rework the more like geeky sessions so you guys can jump right to what's interesting for you. But like it takes quite some time to edit those live stream stuff. So for now we just like put them on YouTube and good luck to find what you want. So yeah, that's all my matrix stuff, and we should copy those. Because it's quite not that easy. I'm gonna make it easy for now, but the idea is to expand and to make it like more able to be detailed, so I can make like different type of alignment and metrics per group. But I want still to keep it on one fader. So for now, I'm gonna keep it easy, so it's ready to go for the next show, and I don't have any issue with it. But that needs a little bit more tweaking and a better update. So I think I can just copy. Control C, copy. I'm just going to grab those and start in 201. And we're going to start, let's copy. Yeah, I think if I can copy this like this, and then Alex, because it's going to basically, they are pretty much set up the way I want. And not sure we need a random, but I'm just going to prepare it. So at least it's here. And then we're going to do the same for tilt. Still random, right? I'm going to quickly remove this and just call an appearance. Oh, is it? So I'm just putting in the right appearance for all those views. Yeah. So because like I'm keeping a purple kind of magenta type of color for those things. So, oh, why doesn't it see anything? Yeah, great. And here, then we have 360. Ah, the Alex didn't update. 360, and then we have the brand new random. That's not going to be a random at the end, but let's just call it like that for now, like here. And so that's done. And then like I had a pan and tilt somewhere. Where are those? I have so many appearances. I'm getting lost myself sometimes. Pan active, tilt active. Here, pan. Yeah, here, pan. Here, tilt. Let's just edit and just keep it like that. And here should just be nothing. I'm always keeping one clear, so you have like everybody going together. Because a lot of time, like you're running into issues, you're not sure about what's going on and stuff. So yeah, at least if you have one clear, you know. And I'm using more and more this like left and right on pan type of effect. Then I think let's give us some space and let's just move those. Start from I think it's Alt M to move. Control M. How do we move? M. Move. Control M. Yeah, that doesn't work. Oh, lost the view. Should be this one. Doesn't work. Okay, it's color quick key. And starts from 211. So I give myself space so I can add more in the future. Even if I think we're gonna remove the whole system, but for now, I know that for my usage, this will work. And then like it's the team who's gonna complain because they always complain because they always want the stuff to be programmed in a different way. But like I don't like to make too many buttons and too many options because when you play live, you're getting lost. So it's 201, 202, and then 211. So here I should call. It's exactly this that I need to do. So I'm gonna copy those two, and it should be like assign matrix 101 at sequence 111, and I just need to change that because now it's matrix 201, and the sequence is another one. But that's exactly what goes here. Paste, and the pan sequence is 100. Sequence 100, and sequence 101. So here it should be matrix 201 at sequence 100. And then it's Q1 part 1. And I think I'm just gonna do it like this. Insert new macro line. No, I cannot. Copy, paste. Because I have I think 5 lines, right? So part 02, part 03, it's the wash, 04 is the spot, and 05 is the LED. This one goes delete, and then this one goes cut, paste down here, and this one is like cooking sequence 100, and that's the magic trick that makes it work. That's what we did last time. I don't know if you guys remember, for like the and now they should all go together. And now it cooked because I think that was the biggest issue I had. And they are still not. That's quite weird. Let's just off. Everything off. Go back to playbacks. Call just the pan, just the tilt. Turn on just the beam. Go back to 3D view. Yeah, and call 90 position. So from the top view, we see something. It's still doing the. It's still. Yeah, now it's okay. in the first line not, but in the back it's okay. Okay, let's suppose that in real life that's gonna work. So now is the boring part where we need to go into all those and update all of those. So this is what we want. Let's just quickly do the same for the tilts. So, and basically like it's instead of like calling manually everything, I'm just calling a matrix. So it's still the same process. It's just like I'm calling a matrix and it's going directly into the sequence instead of going into a preset. But it's not like a huge or major change. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, this new 2.4 like changed completely. Now it doesn't change completely. It just made everything a little bit more easy for sure, and a little bit more visual. But it didn't like it's still the same. It's still phasers, and they are triggered somewhere. God, no, it's not the it's yeah, I mean details. It's 101. And here I need to call 211. And that's always like when you do like macros. So that's why sometimes I'm just exporting the macro, open it in the text editor, and I'm just like using the text editor to replace all those lines and stuff. And then normally if I'm just copying this and I'm putting here, and so here I can call matrix 201 at sequence 100, and I want matrix 202. And that's what the whole thing I need to change is just like calling a different matrix and adding it into every phaser receipt line. And that's going to do the magic. So let's just open the list really here, view. So now they are supposed to be all together, and now they're supposed to be 1 by 2. Let's go check the phaser. And I said the phaser is the matrix. And it's matrix 202. Let's edit this one. I want to edit. Yeah. So I want only group on X. That should work now. Maybe I need to recall the. Okay, it's working. It's just like it looks like the macro is doing some shit. Now it's doing pretty much the thing. I will not trust the 3D, but yeah, that's basically the fix. Yeah, guys. It's already 10. Yeah, I launched this stream so late. Sorry, guys. Are you guys still here, or are you all sleeping? I think I'm gonna stop it here for today because like I'm tired too, and it's like super hot in the studio right now. So if you guys are all sleeping and not much having to ask or anything, I'm just gonna stop it here. At least I fixed my thing, and I'm gonna make it perfect for my show in Lebanon. I might go back live, not tomorrow, but maybe Tuesday. I'm not sure because I have this Lebanon show to prepare, and I want to stream that a bit. But like my schedule is still pretty heavy over the last couple of days. If not, I'm gonna stream Friday or Saturday next week. So I show you what happened in Lebanon if I'm coming back safely. Okay, guys. Thank you so much for showing up, and sorry to be late once again. I know August is not the best time to do streaming, right?